For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I got a little new friend here. His name is Skeeves the Creepy Butler from 2013, and I will be doing my review of him. So a couple of days ago, my friend was actually selling a couple of Spirit Halloween animatronics, and he did end up having a Skeeves the Creepy Butler. So I ended up buying him, and as you can see, yeah, I do have him in my room already. And if you don't know, he is from Spirit Halloween 2013. There was this version, a 3-foot tall one, and a 6-foot tall one that you can see right here. So, he only had the little 3-foot one, so I did end up buying him because I think he's really unique, but I'm not going to start telling you what I think about him right now because we are going to get into the review. As you can see, this is not the spot he is going to be in. I just have him set up so he looks good in the video. He is set up normally over by Uncle Charlie, who you can't really see right now, but is also in the background. But yeah, so I did end up picking up Skeeves the Creepy Butler. This is kind of unexpected. Only a couple people even know that I was able to get him, but enough kind of filling you in on how I ended up getting him. Let's get right into the review. Starting off with the first bullet point, animation. So for a 3-foot animatronic, this guy does feature a moving mouth. Especially animatronics from 2013 that Spirit was doing, these small guys, they weren't really featuring mouth movement, but this guy does. I only have one problem with the animation of the mouth movement, and that is that since he has a plastic jaw, as you can see right here, that you can open and close, it does clatter against the plastic head, which does make a kind of annoying plasticky sound. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, the audio he has is very loud and does cover up that noise, so it's not really a big problem when you're turning him on. Before I actually talk and show you guys the clattering so you guys can kind of understand it, I'm going to show you some demos of him so you can understand and hear what the clattering I'm talking about is. So here are his demos.
So enjoy welcoming living mortals into this home, and having them carried out afterwards. Please, do come in. I'm afraid we've run out of finger fillings, but I should have some for you in just a moment. Oh, good. Guests that are still living. Please, go ahead, before your survival instinct kicks in.
So you just saw the demos for Skeeves the Creepy Butler. As you can see, the plasticky jaw is not really a big problem. The audio is very loud, and that was one of the things that surprised me when I turned them on, that it was a very loud audio, again, especially for 2013, which is indeed pretty cool. I don't really have a problem with the animation. The mouth movement, I think, does look really good. It does match up really well with the phrases he's speaking, so I think it does look pretty good. But that is going to wrap up the animation that he has on this guy. So, let's take a look at price. So this guy retailed for $49.99 in stores in 2013, otherwise $50 United States dollars. I ended up buying him for $90 United States dollars because, again, he has become a lot more rare as he came out 8 years ago now. $50 I think in stores is a really good price for him because he is only a 3-foot, but with the mouth movement, LED eyes, and what I believe are really cool phrases, I think $50 is a really nice price for him. Even $90 I think was also a really good steal for me because he is super rare, 8 years old, and still fully functioning. I think is a great deal for 90 bucks, and I know he is a pretty hard to find animatronic now where a lot of collectors really want him. I think the 6-foot one is actually even more rare than him because I never see the 6-foot one on eBay or anywhere. But again, this guy I think is a really good price for that. For that $90 or $50. If you got him for $50 in stores, I definitely think that was a steal. And I believe that my $90 I got him for a couple days ago, I also think was worth it. Now let's take a look at detail. So I believe this guy is actually one of the most detailed 2013 animatronics, because when you're taking a look at him, he has a lot of details on his skull. As you can see, the hair does have the kind of gray and black texturing in there. If you look at his jaw, he has a whole bunch of kind of markings where it looks like you can see bones. The top of his head also has some markings there, and even his hands do have that skeleton-looking texture. So like, this guy has a ton of detail. Looking at his outfit here, it actually does have real kind of felt, it does actually feel like real material. If you look at this white kind of butler outfit and the black, it is actually made out of real clothing, which I think is really cool, and I think the detail on this guy is really nice. Again, one of my favorite things about him is the white and black gray hair. I think it looks really nice, and his eyes are also really cool. When his eyes light up, they do a kind of a white/yellow glowing effect, which I think is really cool, and even when they're off, they do have a really nice effect to them. There's a kind of dark brown marking around his eyes to, again, make him look like a skeleton. So this guy is definitely detailed a lot. Even to his shoes have a lot of shining to them with that plastic coloring, and his bowl is even more, his bowl is very detailed with gray kind of spray paint looking all over it. So this guy is really detailed for the time that he came out, and that is one of the reasons why I really, really like him. Now, let's take a look at audio. So for the final category, we're going to be taking a look at audio. So I really think the phrases this guy has is really, really cool. He actually does feature a lot of different phrases. Again, I was surprised when I turned him on how many different sayings he has. I think the voice actor did a really good job, but even more than that, I think the phrases are written very well. The one about finger foods, the one about welcoming mortals into the house and then having them carried out afterwards, I think they're all written really well, and the voice actor did a great job. One of my favorite things about this guy's audio is the creepy kind of organ butler music or mansion music that plays in the background of his phrases. I think it does sound really cool and goes really well along with this butler kind of creepy helper out guy. I think it does do really well. I think the audio is probably one of this guy's most his best things features about him. The detail is cool. Everything is cool about him, the LED eyes, the animation, but I think the audio is what really shines on him and would really creep out trick-or-treaters on Halloween, or if you have him in a cool display. The phrases are really nice, and they will end up getting a good scare from people. Overall, I do really recommend this guy. I think he's a really cool animatronic from 2013. The rarity and just the coolness of him, I think, that really does add up. That makes me want to recommend him to you. I'm going to have to give this guy 8 out of 10 stars on my rating. I think he's really cool. I think he's unique again for 2013, and I think the rarity of him makes him just that much cooler. That's going to wrap up my review of Skeeves the Creepy Butler, so let's cut to the outro. So that is going to wrap up my review of Skeeves the Creepy Butler from Spirit Halloween 2013. Again, even though the Halloween season is over, I am going to be uploading spooky videos just like this one, all through the rest of the year. If you're a Halloween fan like myself, definitely stick around. I got some spooky videos planned. Ladies and gentlemen, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more spooky videos. Goodbye.